it does seem like the pull rates for this set are pretty good. I don't know if they're going to be as good as the Japanese set, which is VSTAR Universe. That's the Japanese. On our first pack, I can't believe we pulled. This is one of my favorite cards. Guys, the time has come. It's a little bittersweet, but today we're going to be opening up the final set of Sword and Shield, which is, of course, Crown Zenith. So I don't think we should waste any time. Let's just get right into this. Now, this ETB retails for $50, and that is not for the Pokemon Center version, which for this set goes for $65, but last time I checked, it's actually going for closer to $180 on the secondary marketplace, so sites like TCG Player, which is actually insane to me. But it is a special set and a particularly memorable one, not only because it's the last set, but because it seems to have a lot of really sick cards in it, so I'm so excited to open this. Inside are all the usual things like our VSTAR markers and dice. We also have the sleeves, which feature Lucario. I thought using Lucario was honestly an interesting choice, but in here we also have a very cool promo, so let's just open this up. At first glance, it does seem like they've stepped up the print quality of the promos a little bit since the Charizard UPC, which obviously everyone knows was not that great. The centering on this card is pretty nice, and overall I would just say this is a pretty sick art, so really glad to have this. But I really don't want to wait to get into these packs, so let's just start opening them. So this set is kind of divided in a unique way. Instead of having just a trainer gallery, it actually features the Galarian gallery, which has, I believe, 70 cards in it. And dude, there are so many sick cards in there. I really hope that we can pull at least a few cards from there. It does seem like the pull rates for this set are pretty good. I don't know if they're going to be as good as the Japanese set, which is VSTAR Universe. That's the Japanese. On our first pack, I can't believe we pulled the Mew. This is one of my favorite cards. I have the Japanese version, and now I have the English one too. I love this card. Wow, that's so awesome. This is one of my favorite cards in the set, so to be able to pull that. And it is one of the cards in the Galarian Gallery. As you can see, it is number 10 out of 70. So that's really sick. And then we just have a Zamazenta Holo. Guys, oh my god, we're already winning. That is a really strong start. That card is so awesome. Hopefully we can keep that up. Let's see what we get in our next pack. Another thing about this set that's bittersweet is it's going to be the last set to feature these, kind of obnoxious yellow borders. I think everyone complained about the fact that, English has the yellow borders, whereas Japan has those silver borders, which look a lot better, but also it's kind of sad. So we just have a Kyogre V in this one. So this is going to be like the last set, which has kind of the typical pull rates that we're used to in English and just the typical card design, because if you didn't know, going forward, there are going to be at least 3 holos in every single booster pack from the Scarlet and Violet era onwards. There are going to be some really cool changes coming, and I'm super excited for the EXs. They have some really cool looking cards that are coming out in the Scarlet and Violet base set, like the Arcanine EX. I really want that card. I'll flash it on the screen, but it's so cool. So this pack had nothing good in it. Before we go any further, I gotta say, so far, I am not as impressed with the pull rates in this set as the Japanese equivalent, which is of course VSTAR Universe. And that actually brings us to today's sponsor, which is Buyee. If you don't know, Buyee is a forwarding service that lets you buy things directly from Japan. And personally, I use it a lot to buy Pokemon cards and other types of collectibles that are from Japan. They've sponsored my channel before, and I've been using them since way before they sponsored me even. I bought singles from them as well as sealed product. This booster box of VSTAR Universe is currently going for around $90 on eBay, but it's going for closer to $70 on Buyee on sites like Mercari. If you sign up through the affiliate link in my description, you'll actually get 2,000 yen off your first purchase, which is around $15. And on top of that, right now, through January 31st, Buyee is running a promotion for first-time Mercari users where you get 2,500 yen off international shipping, which is around another $20 off, for around $35 off of the total cost of your order, which for something like this, where it's already cheaper to buy from Japan, can make it be a really good deal. And if you use that 2,500 yen off coupon, the next month, you can get your service fee removed for 3 Buyee purchases, so you get a total of like 4 different coupons, plus the 2,000 yen off coupon. So Buyee is something I definitely recommend. The cards that you buy from Japan, if you're buying singles, generally are in much better condition. I've bought cards from there raw and graded them and gotten 10s and 9s and other high grades like that. It's something I would definitely recommend to you guys, whether or not you choose to use my affiliate link. Since this video is sponsored, I do feel like I should be giving away Crown Zenith ETB. So if you want to win this ETB, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and then comment your favorite card from the set. With that, let's get back to the opening. I feel like it's so hard to compete with VSTAR Universe because it has a guaranteed V in every single pack and also the potential for a God pack. But, you know, this set is still, I feel like, a really strong way to end the era. Sorry, I feel like I keep saying this, but it's true. And, you know, I feel like I could get emotional because it feels like, okay. So we got the Rayquaza VMAX, which isn't a bad pull. Is this like the third regular Rayquaza VMAX they've printed? It feels like they've printed this card so many times. But it feels like just yesterday that alternate arts were introduced in battle styles, and now we're already coming to the end of this era and we're going to the next one. Like, the fact that that was years ago is just absolutely insane to me. But I mean, it seems like Pokemon is going in a really positive direction, so I am excited to see, you know, what's to come. And I think, oh, okay. So we have another card from the Galarian Gallery here, which is Thievul, and then we just have a regular rare after that. In terms of how this product is going to perform in the long run, I think it'll be interesting to see whether this set gets reprinted a lot. Sets like Shining Fates obviously got reprinted a lot, so even though it came out quite a while ago now, it is still a very reasonable price. But things like Celebrations, on the other hand, obviously had a very large first print run, but they didn't keep printing it for a very long time. Okay, so we have Melanie, and literally right next to me here, I have the Japanese one because I pulled that in my opening of VSTAR Universe last week, which was kind of to hype me up for this. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out, but I got a really good box actually. And this is one of the cards I got in it. So I feel like we're getting really lucky on this. I feel like this has been a really strong ETB so far because we have a full art trainer here as well. And we got that Mew. Even though I gotta say the pull rates are not as good as VSTAR Universe, it's still a really, really strong set. And also this is, you know, only $50, whereas VSTAR Universe is obviously closer to $90 if you buy it from a site like eBay. But obviously, like I said, if you buy it from a site like Buyee, it's gonna be closer to around $70. You just wanna be careful where you're buying from because you wanna make sure that it still has that cling wrap. If you didn't know, one of the things they're doing in Japan to help kind of prevent reselling and scalpers is a lot of stores are removing the plastic wrap when you buy it to make it a lot more difficult to reseal. And I mean, you can still buy those, but I definitely wouldn't because the set is weighable and people are searching out those God packs. So if you want to have any chance at a God pack, I definitely would not be buying one of those that didn't have the shrink. But you can obviously pretty easily tell if the shrink wrap is on it just from the photos and the description. It's definitely better to be on the safe side. But if you're buying a set like Crown Zenith from the US, obviously you don't have to worry about that, so the process is a little bit more straightforward. We have 2 packs left. If we can get like one more card from the Galarian Gallery or anything like that, I feel like this will be a really solid box. You know, obviously we can hope for a gold alternate art, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Those cards are also super beautiful if you haven't seen them. They are very hard to pull, but they're also obviously very valuable. So this set has quite a lot of high value chase cards, even though it's, okay, so we just got a Zacian Beat in this one. Nothing too exciting there. But I feel like this set is so fun to open because the pull rates are really good. There are a lot of cards you can pull, but also a lot of those cards that you pull still have value because I feel like a lot of times there's a trade-off. So a set like Celebrations obviously has like insanely high pull rates, but the cards that you pull generally aren't going to be that valuable. Whereas to contrast that, a set like Evolving Skies has some really high value cards, but they're very difficult to pull. So it kind of nets out to being about the same, but so far this set just seems like really, really strong. I think it's probably, okay, so we do have another Galarian Gallery card here. You almost can't tell it's hollow. It's so like mellow, but then our final card is just a non-hollow. I'm gonna put the total value of all the hits on screen, but looking back, we did really, really well. Also, again, don't forget to enter the giveaway. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and then comment your favorite card from the set, even if it's not one that I pulled today. God, this Mew is so cute. And thanks again to Buyee for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check out the affiliate link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. In particular, thank you to Chris, Edge, Jake, Oscar, and Brett. I'll see you guys next time.